Can we talk about Dujuan Rispa Richards? Have signed for Chelsea, my football team, and it have been a very bad move. I think when he signed for Chelsea, came in from Manning Cup, we were have a lot of hope that this kid would have make it at Chelsea. As a Jamaican, you were very happy for a Jamaican player coming out of Manning Cup, who someone myself had played at a Manning Cup level, and to see him get by to play for Chelsea, one of the biggest club in the world, and there was so much potential there. You get what I'm saying? But I think he have been robbed of an opportunity. When he first went there, he got injured, a very bad injured, and he had to sit out for a while and do it. I think he have to do surgery. You get what I'm saying? But from he did that surgery, he came back. He never really get going. He played a couple games in the under 18. I think he only played one game in the under 18. He played 27 games in the under 21s and scored 9 goals from 2024 to 2026. Went on loan last season to Leicester City, played 4 games, never really get any look in. I think Leicester City was having a very bad season also. So it was a very bad move overall for him to win to Leicester City. But I just feel like right now, he just went to Chelsea, and Chelsea was a team that was in a lot of transition with new owners, managers, all over the place. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like Dujuan just never get an opportunity to get into this Chelsea senior team, and he is 20 years old right now, currently, and all football is going right now. If you could be 16 and you're already playing at the highest level, you could be playing at the senior level. And if you look at it, otherwise than Jamaica national team, Dujuan have not really played a lot of senior football. You get what I'm saying? He only played, as I said, he only played 4 games last season for Leicester City when he went there on loan in the January market, and he played 14 games for Jamaica national team and scored 2 goals. So that shows you that he only ever played a lot more games for the Jamaican national team, especially in the qualifiers and in the Gold Cup. But what's gonna happen with Dujuan, I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Chelsea currently is on. They just finished their pre-season. You saw that Chelsea brought a lot of youngsters on that team with them and give a lot of youngsters opportunity. Dujuan was nowhere to see him. I know I think he have one more year left on his contract. So I don't know, man. 20 years old right now, and for him to get a move, say he was supposed to get a move right now, like how many teams right now is gonna want to have his signature? Because when you look at his history, yeah, they're gonna say, yeah, you are Jamaican international, but he have not really played a lot of senior football. That's his huge problem right now. Not a lot of senior football. Looking back on this deal, I think it's a bad move for Dujuan. Bad move all over. I know as a butler, probably was looking at it like, good money coming in. You get what I'm saying? But I think Dujuan should have definitely tried to get it. You should have definitely tried to get Dujuan into Belgium, Ajax. Try to go down that road where he brought Liam Bailey. You get what I'm saying? Because I just feel like this move for Dujuan never was the right move. But moving on to the future, what is gonna happen? Where can this kid go and play some football? Because to me, I still see him as a kid. He's 20 years old now. He's gonna be 21. He's gonna be 21 in November. So that's a grown man already. And as I said, the season's about to start, and I have not heard no links, no moves, no contract, nothing for this kid currently right now. So I think it's time for him to start to get some talks on the board. That move never was good for Dujuan, but where can he go? That's the $1 million question. Like, where can he go and continue his football trade? You get what I'm saying? Because I still think there's a good player there. I still think he can make it at the highest level, at a decent level. Nothing have been break, nothing have came from outside his camp. I know Butler always talking, always doing interview, always, but it's a sad situation for Dujuan. I see it's a couple of times I saw him post on Instagram, being his Chelsea kid. I know as a kid coming from Jamaica and you at that level and you'd love to want to make it, and it's just not it just didn't work out. You get what I'm saying? But I just don't see him anywhere back for him to play at Chelsea, because Chelsea have Esteban Willian. They just signed that kid from Sporting, Giovanni Quenda. There's just too much on that right side if that's where he's gonna play, and I just don't see him playing anywhere in the striker role, because they got multiple people in that area as well. So I just don't see the way anywhere back for him, and I feel like if he was gonna be anywhere near close to this Chelsea senior team, he would have definitely be on that tour when they went on preseason, and nothing. You get what I'm saying? Nothing from Whisper. So I think definitely he's gonna have to. His camp are gonna have to find a move for him that suit him. No pressure, less pressure. He can get on, play his football, put his head down, and able to start play some consistent senior level football, because that's all he need. And we as Jamaica that support Jamaica need him to come back and be at a very good level whenever the national team starting to play again, because end of the day, if he's play, it benefit us as a Jamaica football fans. But that's just my quick take on Dujuan Whisper. I think it was I was watching, today was the last match for Chelsea in the preseason. I thought about him and I'm like, what is going on with Whisper? What is going on with him? And I'm right here looking at his stats, is on FootMob. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough for a guy that is 20 years old, almost gonna be 21, and just have not played any football at all. No football. But this is your boy Daniel. If you make it far in this video, I appreciate it. Subscribe, smash a like. Click the hype button as also if you like this video, but yeah, Dujuan Whisper Richards, hope you get a good move. Hope in the future you can able to get a move, my boy.